Hi everyone. So I thought that this week's topic was super interesting, and I think free will and determinism is something that can, it's always going to be debated on, and it was cool to read everybody's thoughts and perspectives. In particular, I really liked Allison's idea that all of us have a mixture of environment and genetic influences, and we don't have the free will to choose our genetics and where we came from in that way, so that's predetermined. But with our environment, some of that is determined for us, but we also have the choice if we want to change our environment or if we want to stay in our environment. And I think that just goes to show that as individuals, we have the ability to choose the way that we think and to choose the perspectives that we want. Our environment does have a really big effect on the way that we think, but we have the choice to go into a different environment. And I feel like also with Christianity too, like that's another factor that comes into play. And some people believe in religion and believe that God, he has chosen the path for us and he has predetermined a way that we should live. And I kind of touch on that in my posting, how sometimes I feel like people have that gut feeling of whether something's right or wrong, and I think that like little voice or God talking to you, however you look at it, I feel like that is more prominent for some people than others. And so maybe some people are more morally obligated to act a certain way, but that same feeling isn't present for somebody. So I don't know, there's so many different ways that you can look at it, and I do think that both determinism and free will are a thing, but like Allison and like a lot of people said, it's really hard to prove either, because there's just like, how do you prove if something's determined or free will or not? But ultimately, I do think that as individuals we have free will and we can choose to do and think the way that we want to, but at the same time I feel like we're always going to have that little voice inside of us, that moral compass, and we can consciously choose if we want to stick on that path or if we want to deviate from it. Well, thanks for listening, guys.